Happy Stoney Sunday, everyone! I think you know, but I'm Coral, and this week I invited my husband Mio onto the show. You're gonna be like my co-host this week.
I'm ready.
You're ready?
I'm ready.
You're so excited?
I'm excited. I love making a good pumpkin bong.
I found out last night that Mio actually made a pumpkin bong and brought it to a party one time. Like way before we ever were dating or anything.
Yeah, it was fun. It was probably like this size pumpkin.
What
It
did
was
people
easy
think?
to transport. They were pretty surprised. Most people were like, I can actually hit it, and I'm like, yeah, you can actually like come and hit it like a bong.
The pre-COVID times, you were just like passing pieces. People were breathing on you, touching you. Oh wow.
Yeah, we all put our lips to the same pumpkin.
Okay, well, we have a variety of pumpkins this time. That way, if a variety of people come through, no one has to share a pumpkin. But we could share pumpkins. Anyway, it's the annual pumpkin bong moment.
Yeah.
My confession is that I didn't make a pumpkin bong last year because I was marrying this guy. And I was kind of busy. And planning a wedding takes like 110% of brain capacity.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like October was like here and gone, and I was like, where did Halloween even go?
I dressed up for work, and we dressed up for his little brother, and that's it. And neither of those situations were pumpkin bong appropriate. So, we're kind of going big this time.
Yeah.
What kind of weed do you pull out over here?
I brought some ice cream cake and Skittles and the Jack.
I want to smell the Jack. Do you have plans for what your pumpkin bong can look like already?
No, because I wasn't sure which pumpkin I was gonna pumpkin bong.
It smells so good.
It does smell super good.
Okay, well, yeah, we should get stoned for them. I can't even decide. I'm like a little stoned, but I want to get more stoned. Oh my god.
Just gonna grab it real quick.
Cat watch 2020. There's a lot of cats. Are you sure? Somewhere maybe up there. Okay. I am super excited to do this because last year, being the first year that I didn't do it, I didn't realize how much I'd miss it later. Like looking back, I'm like the only year. So we definitely need to do it this year. I've also really enjoyed over the years seeing the hashtag pumpkin bong like grow and grow, and there's like all sorts of different interpretations. There's like art, there's actual pumpkin bong pictures and videos. It's just like incredible. And I'm looking in the live chat. I really want to hear where y'all watching from because I want to know if pumpkin bongs are like super international. Where are they happening? I want to see more pumpkin bongs. We've seen some cool ones. There's been like 3-level pumpkin bongs, pumpkin rigs, mini, big. But I definitely think like beyond just seeing them, I want to know how far the pumpkin bong spread has gone. Because I could never take credit for inventing the pumpkin bong. It was suggested to me by my friend at the time, like a decade ago. And it's just like amazing to see it kind of like take a hold in pop culture in general. I feel like it's become its own thing. So I'm celebrating the pumpkin bong itself. This is its 10th celebration, 10th annual celebration here with me, either in the Bay Area or in Santa Cruz. Kind of the 10th and 9th. But I feel like it's an international thing and I just want proof.
I'm sure.
Can you get pumpkins internationally? I only ask because when I was in somewhere in Europe one time, I found out it was more difficult to get turkey than I thought. And I had never considered that there was like regional, I know it's so dumb, I never considered it, but like I really had, that was my first time out of the country at that point. And so I hadn't considered like regional access on a national scale to different types of foods. So now every time I think of a food I eat here, I'm like, is it available elsewhere? There was turkey where I was, it was just not as like accessible. You didn't see like turkey sandwiches, turkey burgers, turkey, we've got turkey everything. Anyways, well, it's kind of seasonal.
I think you can get turkey around.
No, I'm saying the turkey topic. I was thinking it's way off topic.
That's true. This is loaded for you.
Okay, we're gonna do this. Yeah, so this is the pre-smoke smoke. I got this thing a while ago from Student Glass, and they didn't sponsor this at all. I just really wanted to hit it again. So let's do it. Okay, first you milk it, and then we're gonna leave this on and maybe yeah, hit it again when it's go time, and it's gonna milk it up twice and then just dab it to my face. We can share or no? Is it all me?
No, this is like.
Oh my god, with the connect, it just keeps going! Holy shit.
Never ending
I was really like feeling myself. I didn't cough for a while. I was like in the zen zone. I was like, I'm doing this. You rip it next. Did you like push it down?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got the G-Pen Connect on this, and then the Student Glass. They did like a collaborative release, but it's been really like, it's been pivotal in certain moments. So right now, I couldn't decide what piece I want to hit because we have all this pumpkin bong material out, and I just felt like this was the perfect go-to for us to just switch between us. I love it. I'm obsessed. Oh my god. Ah! It came in super clutch when I had my wisdom teeth removed, because I had 2 on one side and then 2 on the other side removed back to back, Monday and Monday of different weeks, and I couldn't smoke for like forever. It felt like forever. So this I actually had approved by my dentist. I was able to show her a video of it because it's non-inhalation. You can just sit there and like breathe it rather than actually pull from a bong or a rig and have to risk like dry socket or just any like slow healing or anything like that. So I really didn't like get it for that purpose, but after using it for that purpose, I was like, my baby, I love it.
Long time ago.
This is my pumpkin bong.
Okay.
I can definitely tell that's it. Okay, drink your water. If you're watching this, get some water and drink it right now. Well, actually, make sure you have a pumpkin and bong materials if you're gonna do that too. Yeah, this one's my pumpkin bong. Which one's your pumpkin bong? Wait, I forgot about the big. I want the big one. I want the giant one. I'm going big. I haven't done this in years.
Okay.
In 2 years. We didn't do it last year. So, by the way, we have pumpkin carving kits. You use whatever tools you find most comfortable. Yeah, I want that big one. Put it over here. Let me put my iPad like further. That's how I'm reading your questions, but I don't want my iPad and my pumpkin to meet. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. That seems cool. Okay. Pumpkin.
Okay.
Giant pumpkin. I think that's pretty good. Okay. So, what?
Oh,
What?
I think I'm gonna go for this little
He's so pretty.
short guy.
I like the different colors. It's got like speckles. Is it a different type of pumpkin?
Maybe.
Maybe. You just bought a variety.
I bought a variety.
I really like this little one too.
It's super cute.
I think I'm gonna use this little one. The Patreon video poll ends today. Every month on Patreon I do like an exclusive video, and right now the lead in the poll is a twist on the classic pumpkin bong. So we're kind of doing classic versions this time, and we're gonna use the Connect, which is definitely a newer update. Kind of classic. I have an idea for a twist that you said right away. You were like, no, and I was like, yeah. And then you were like, I'm not gonna give you a knife to do this, and I was like,
It's fair.
I'm going to do this. If the Patreon people vote for it, I will do it. So I'm more committed than ever. And if this one does win, this is the pumpkin I'm going to use for it. So I'm going to save that pumpkin. I might switch to this one. I don't know. But I have an idea for it. It's going to be fucking sick. This isn't necessarily like a tutorial thing because I think after 10 years, like, there's so many different videos on how to do it. And not even just for me, but like in the world. There's a million. I don't even know that I found the best method still. So, not necessarily a tutorial, But as it's Stoney Sunday, I figured we could still like answer questions if they came in while we carved.
Sure.
I don't know. Okay, well, I'm gonna open this. Oh my gosh. You got it open easier. Okay. Boom. We gotta keep our tools separate. We're not sharing.
What?
Keep our tools separate. And then oh right, this thing has like
This little
it's crucial.
stencils.
I will say it's super crucial. Don't actually carve the front of it open. If you're not familiar with how a bong works, it needs to hold water or hold some sort of
Something.
yeah. Okay, let's do this.
I'm gonna take this little short down.
Okay, I'll probably need this biggie here. I'm having like flashbacks. I know I've done one this big before. I'm so excited.
Right?
Yeah, I am. Okay, we have a question.
Yeah.
What other fruits or veggies do you like to make bongs or fruits out of? Apples.
I mean, yeah, the apple I feel like is the classic.
You're not gonna carve your top out?
What?
Are you gonna hollow it out?
I don't know. I don't think so.
He's going to carve.
But maybe
We got a scooper.
I might scoop it out. But I'm making my little down stem hole first.
Okay, well y'all think of
We're gonna see what the
answers.
inside of this pumpkin looks
I
like.
gotta brainstorm for a second. What was your answer? Why some fruits and veggies?
Oh, I mean, the apple's a classic. I've always wanted to try a watermelon. Sounds
I
fun.
saw someone comment that they've done that before.
Yeah.
I have not. I've pretty much only done pumpkins. I smoked out of a strawberry at a festival thing once because they were like selling some device that makes strawberries into pipes. It's very specific, but it worked. And then yeah, apple and pumpkin. Apple is super classic because a lot of times if you're traveling, you might be able to bring weed with you somehow, allegedly. But it might be more difficult to bring a device, and especially a lighter. So, I mean, difficult is, you know, everyone's own scale. Anyway, I feel like apples are one of those things that wherever you land or wherever you drive to, you're gonna be able to find an apple. You may not be able to find a pipe, but you can find an apple. Some hotels give them to you at check-in. So smart on, well, not smart on their end, but smart. I love it. And then you can just get a lighter like any store. So I feel like apples are like the true saviors. And do you think this is like bad to carve where it's got a little dent, or it's gonna be like okay? Like, is that saying be a down stem or like don't be a down stem? What does it say to you?
That might be too high up for the down stem. Maybe you have to fill like half the pumpkin with water. I mean, you could do that. Pumpkin chug.
I'm convinced to do it. I'm doing it. What's going on?
I'm grabbing something with pumpkin heads.
Oh, okay. I think we're okay. I'm just going in. I don't know. Maybe I'm out of practice. Normally I use like a pen to start really small.
Just do a pile.
Yeah. I don't know if this is gonna be a good idea or a bad idea. That's why we got so many pumpkins! Okay. So this is the pumpkin bong celebration. And then next week, the official, like actual closest to the birthday of Stoney Sunday. If Stoney Sunday had a birthday. Because it was a person and not a concert. Oh, this is a perfect tray.
Have you ever done like a double stacked?
No,
Pumpkin bong?
I've always wanted to, and then anxiety takes over, and I'm like, I don't want to do it. I freak out. Oh my god. I think I got a pumpkin splinter.
A pumpkin splinter?
From the
Oh,
top
from the
of
stem?
here.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this guy's he's got a lot of seeds, so.
Oh, I see Sydney coming through. with the awesome, thanks for the chance to plug this question. Are we wearing new merch? One of us is. Mio has his teal Stoney Sunday shirt on. You can see the printing's a little bit lower. I think it's a little more comfortable where it is on the newer ones. And then this is one from a batch or 2 or 3 or 4 ago. But the other ones are in and they're Patreon exclusive until tomorrow. So if you are watching this right now live, you could join Patreon right now and get a shirt while they still are available in your size and they're exclusive. And then if you are watching this as a replay Monday, they might be available just on the site right now. So I'm super pumped. There's the teal, the orange, which I wanted to wear, and then I thought I would blend in with the pumpkins and it would just look like you and a bunch of pumpkins. I couldn't do it. So I just went with this tie-dye one because I love tie-dye.
Should we make medicated pumpkin seeds?
I didn't. Someone asked, I think, if we were gonna do pumpkin pie. I was about to say that, but then other stuff. What are? Oh yes, I'm in. Oh my god, yes. Okay. Should we what?
Should we make medicated pumpkin seeds? Because we have that medicated oil.
I hear you, but this was a dish that we put potting soil in and stuff. So I saw soil and I thought
That's fair.
like I want to.
I mean, we'll wash all the seeds off. I mean, these pumpkins came from dirt, so.
So many straight facts coming out right now. I don't know where to start, but yeah. Okay, medicated pumpkin seeds. If y'all have a recipe for medicated pumpkin seeds, yeah. I know that I've done different flavors before. Alright, how do I just want this to be
And
like,
these are organic pumpkins, so.
so you feel good about it. The t-shirts, thank you all for the love. I'm just obsessed with this new run of shirts and obsessed with the fact that 10 years after I started this like weird, rambly, let's just smoke weed together because the world is weird and I'd rather hang out with y'all. That 10 years later, people even still want shirts and want to wear them. Like that just means the world to me. Someone asked what sizes they come in. Extra small to 3XL is what I ordered, and the Patreon exclusive mini release only had like 1 or 2 of each size. I don't know that I ever thought to take this out after and it's like all full, so if I clear this now, I'm gonna have a better rip. I just learned a new pumpkin pumpkin.
10 years later.
Yeah, because I feel like if I put it in there once and then didn't take it out, I had a better seal. But I'm gonna go clear this out. Anyway, yeah, extra small to 3XL. I don't know that every size is still available because the Patreon reefers have definitely been swooping them up since Friday. I don't even know what's going on. Okay, I wanted to just loosen this up a little bit so that I can shove the downside in there more. And then I'm gonna rinse this out and see what other questions are coming in. Our kitchen looks like a jumble right now.
Yeah, it really does. Our whole house might look a little jumbly too.
That's true.
I almost got this pumpkin gutted.
I can't get the pulp. My down stem is extra pulpy. Oh my god.
You may help you?
No, I don't. Thank you for asking. Okay, I got it. See? Oh no, I didn't. I got it.
Yeah.
Yes, this is going to get so much better. Oh my gosh. Yes. How many plants do we have? Oh, I have that app. I have an app where I track their care of my little babies, and I have like 100. That's all I'm gonna say. I won't talk about it more. I have 100. Yes. Okay. So I got this in here. I'm trying to be dramatic about the plants. I have like 100. I love them. Some of my favorite ones struggle. Some of the easy ones are super easy, so that's nice. But how many plants are yours? How many plants are yours? We both did it.
Yeah, we both did it.
Ta-da! You carved yours out. I didn't carve mine out. This has been a roller coaster.
I mean, most of my plants are in the backyard.
You probably have like 100 if we're counting your backyard plants. Easily, you have 100.
No.
50.
Mine are just big. Because there's under 10
I use
avocado
this.
trees. There's 2 kiwi vines, the blueberries.
Did you know that to have
2
kiwi
figs.
vines, you have to have a male and a female so that they can have baby kiwis? Did you know that? I learned it. Do you think we'll have kiwis someday?
Yeah. Maybe.
I hope so. Oh my gosh. I have definitely done it where I gut the pumpkin like how Mio did, but I am not doing it like that this year because sometimes I feel like I struggle getting a good seal on it afterwards. And I really want a big smoky rip. So I'm prioritizing the seal at this point, but that does mean it's gonna have some pumpkin gut bubbles. Like when I it's gonna have the guts inside still. So I just need to carve a mouthpiece and I think I'm like good to go. What about you?
Yeah, I'm just carving all that.
One thing that I've always struggled with is I can't see it when I rip it, so maybe I should put it like on a different side this time. Like so I can actually see it.
It's not a bad idea.
I'm older and wiser now. Yeah, I'm older and wiser. This is fucking sick. This is where I'm putting it right here. I can see my weird little lip print on the pumpkin because I kissed it. Way too far with that. Okay.
I just want to say, this is like quite a little stabby.
I was just
Like, I feel like when we were kids, they were super bendy, but like this is rigid.
You would trust a little shit. Like, would you give this to your little brother?
No. 100% not.
To get very specific.
Nope. Okay, I'm putting water in this thing.
Okay. Are any of you carving along with us? Maybe that's why people can't type because they're carving. But
There.
yeah, what's going on out there? Okay, mouthpiece. Oh, show all that back in there. Okay, I'm almost there. Oh, someone says they spy the magical butter machine and the ardent and maybe the Levo. And I just want to say, yes, you do. Those are exactly what's up there. I love it. I love all 3 of them. We've used the magical butter machine the most. And I would say one of the biggest surprise fans of the magical butter machine is like your older generation family. Every time we go see them, I don't want to get too specific or out anyone, but every time we go see this group in particular, they're like, bring some medicated cookies. And it's been with that medicated butter that we make with the magical butter machine. So they love it. We should get it for them for Christmas.
Super smart.
Oh my gosh. They would love it. Okay. Yeah, because I'm a little afraid to just like inhale through this. Ooh, so weird. I just didn't want to like inhale anything. This is gonna rip. How's yours?
It's good. Sounds super good.
I gotta put water in mine.
100% tastes like pumpkin.
That's the #1 question asked. Okay, so my big plan to put water in was to use this.
Oh, that's smart.
I'm so smart now. I'm so much older and wiser. I swear, Neo. Oh shoot, can you show off the back at all of your shirt? Because one thing I think I forgot to tell people is there's like a special limited edition print.
Hopefully I'm pointing at it.
I don't know if anyone can hear because I have the water on too. But yeah, because they're 10th anniversary shirts. So the 3 colors, the white, the orange, and the teal. I think any shirts we release this year should have that print on them. If there were to be any like holiday shirts. Anyway, this is my plan. Oh, I didn't know if water was coming out. It's coming out though. And then I'm estimating like just a fuck ton of water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really gonna take a while.
Yeah, barely. Barely. Oh, it does have a taste. Ah! Right, sorry.
Get over that.
Sorry.
What flower do you expect out of your pumpkin?
Sour diesel. Wait, Jack Herrera. Sour diesel's not on the table. But I was thinking sativa.
Oh, we have the sour diesel shot, right?
I wouldn't give me that much credit. I was thinking Jack.
Did you fill the whole one?
I really don't know. I've gone very experimental this year. Oh my god. No, I don't think it's full all the way. I think it just is like getting bubbles in it. Why would you get bubbles though? You need to just keep going. I don't think I've said yet, but we are streaming because it's a 10-year celebration. And it's this month only. The streams are available on YouTube all month for free. I have been streaming every Sunday on Patreon, and I'm going to keep doing that after October. But that's why y'all haven't seen me here lately, because I haven't been here. But I came back for October because it only makes sense to celebrate with everyone, because everyone has helped Stoney Sunday grow and evolve. Patreon is where it's been like fostered lately, and it's really had a chance to become more intimate. Like, we really get to chat about things I was way too nervous to talk about on the public channels. Like, we've talked about mushrooms a lot. We've talked about sex and other very weird things a lot. We've talked about like our families, and it just gets a little more. I'm just like cleaning the pumpkin, talking about this. You're in a rush. You're fucking ready. I'm cleaning my pumpkin.
That's good. I
Does
cleaned
it?
my pumpkin.
No, I didn't do that. I'm doing it now. But yeah, Patreon has been Stoney Sunday's home for a while now. And even if that's where it lives, it's like you gotta go back to its OG home for its birthday. Okay, but wait. I can't have that in there because I have to test the airflow for a while. I'm still on airflow testing. Will I be back on YouTube next year? I honestly don't know what's going to happen in the future. Ooh! Other than I'm probably going to make more messes all the time. That I do know. Pretty sure. But I don't plan to go back to making YouTube content in the frequency that I used to. It just doesn't have the same space in my life. And like YouTube itself doesn't have the same space in my life. There's a lot of other networks I'm excited to connect with people on, and YouTube is like one tool to communicate with and one network, but I'm not sure that I'll ever be able to dedicate as much as I did years ago or anything. But I have shared occasional videos over the last year. I shared our wedding video, and I shared that gravity bong video, actually, wherever that went. Where did it go?
It's
Oh,
right
it's
there.
over there. I shared that video, so every now and then you might see me pop up. I don't know that I'm going to make this an annual thing every October. It's also our wedding anniversary.
That's true.
So it's like, for 10 years I had to go super big for Stoney Sunday. I think that you understand that. But I don't really know what's going to happen next year. Oh my god. If I put this, wait, I just need more water. Ah! If I put it too far, it spills. If I don't put it far enough, it spills too.
Yeah.
So, I love the chance to figure out if I can like block someone easily. Oh, I can't on here, which is like a thing. But I can. Just give me 1 second. Will you test the airflow on this and make sure I haven't gone too far? Did I go too far?
I don't think so. It feels pretty good.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think so.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm seeing way more questions on here. Let me go back and look at this thing over here. Am I just not reading things right? What's going on? Yeah, live chat. No, I just skipped them. I see them now. Because on the phone they look like bigger.
Oh, yeah.
And on here,
Seems
more.
better.
We've also determined that I probably have really bad eyes. That's part of growing old too. Anyway, the question was, is California passing anything for psilocybin therapies? Oregon has a prop on it this voting season. Thank you for the reminder. I am not sure off the top of my head, but I think there's like a couple different initiatives. I know in other states for sure, like you said in Oregon. I know Ann Arbor, Michigan just decriminalized in some way. Santa Cruz, like in this area, did decriminalize possession, but we don't have like commercial cultivation or commercial use or anything like that. Okay, you signed off on this airflow?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty good airflow.
that's pretty good.
It's pretty good airflow. I'm gonna put this over here. I think mushrooms should be legal. Do you?
100%.
100%.
I don't know that it's technically a plant, it's the fungus, but same idea, grows from the ground. I don't think it should be legal.
Sometimes people say that, but I'm like, there are some other things that grow from the ground that can like kill people. So I don't know, like everything. Like I don't know. I have to explore really on what I feel about that.
I mean, we could like walk outside and find numerous plants that
Kill
could
people?
kill people, and nobody gives a shit about them.
Pumpkin bong hits, which is not gonna kill anyone. Oh no, it says it froze. Oh no. Oh no. Are you there? Friends? Hello, friends?
Are they here?
It's because my phone said 20%, I think. So I always should keep it charged so it just dies. Yay! Okay, yeah, I think that's what it was. So that basically means it's probably gonna do that again when it says 10%, and we have to go fast, and we gotta hit these pumpkin bongs, right?
Let's do it.
Should I try and pick mine up while I hit it? I don't think so.
That sounds risky.
I don't want to use that later. Ugh. Oh, my pink. Okay, cool. So this is it. We're gonna do it. Oh, I'm so nervous. It's been 2 years. Okay. Yours look like a fatter cloud.
They worked really well.
I'm jealous. I'm going back in. Yes, I got a fat cloud that time. And that time.
You want to try mine?
I'm still finishing mine over here. Holy shit. Excuse me? Little smoke burp. Holy shit.
The never-ending bong hit.
That has to be done. I've decided it has to be done. I like kind of want to try yours, but I kind of like I'm super obsessed with mine at the same time. So, guess I'll try yours. It's so cute. Yeah, at least I can hold yours. Mine is like he's a big boy. I don't know. Like I'll have to sit somewhere and put him on my lap. Oh yeah, shout out to MAPS. Actually, I'm so glad that someone in the comments recommended the Multidisciplinary Association of Psychedelic Studies, or MAPS, because they are amazing. They do really amazing research. You can go and read all of the reasons that you should support them or check them out on their social media and their websites. Personal reasons. I've met one of my very good friends through their organization. I find the people that are involved with them to be passionate and really interesting, and I was like, I know that's not ground weed going in my pumpkin bong right now, but we're switching. I was really having a moment like, why are you doing this to me? Why would you? Okay. And also MAPS is from Santa Cruz. We are too. We're always root for the home team. Thank you. So, you know, like I said, you can go and see all of the reasons to check MAPS out on their websites and their social media. But personally, I think they're really awesome. I have met awesome people through them, and they're Santa Cruz. So, like, go team. We're gonna do this. Ah, I'm so excited. Okay. I'm like nervous. I don't know why. got more weed flavor in yours. Like, was it a different type of weed?
No.
Then yeah, I think yours got more weed flavor. It was good.
Yeah, this thing rips too though.
Oh my god, it really got me. Wow.
I'll let you back over
Take my bowl and mix them in over there. Let's switch bowls now. Oh my god. You're done with the
Sorry,
bowl.
guys.
I still have like at least one more rip on mine.
Yeah. Rip it up.
Are you gonna do the connect next?
Yeah, I was gonna try to connect next.
You should. I'm looking through the comments to make sure I'm not skipping any of the other questions that came in. Oh, I saw someone ask if I do News Nug on Patreon. I don't do News Nug on Patreon, and that would be something that I kind of would hesitate because I feel like when sharing news information or calls to action in a legislative or politically minded way, I want to make those public as much as possible. I want those to reach as many people as possible. I haven't dedicated much time to News Nug because I doubted myself as the best person to carry the messages because I wasn't reading full articles. I wasn't doing as much research as I think the topics deserve. And instead of half-assing something, just taking my following with me and doing a half-assed news thing. Not that I was half-assing it, but that like I wasn't capable of doing what I intended by myself. Like I'm not a newscaster, or a news investigator, or a news journalist. So basically now I support cannabis news media, and I'm a patron of, I think it's called Marijuana Moment. They have founded an organization that I really appreciate and see their dedication to, like, you can hey, I'm gonna talk for a minute. You smoke up. I think it's called Marijuana Moment. The journalist that started it, he's always cutting like breaking news stuff as soon as a bill is passed or as soon as something is on the legislative floor, like anywhere in particular, he has the first story. And on a sassy note, he always gets people who don't credit him for getting that first story. When he sees someone else share his story, he'll go and be like, make sure you cite breaking news from Marijuana Moment. And I'm always like, respect. So it was things like that that made me want to look into that organization more. And then he ended up hiring Kyle Yeager,
Oh yeah.
who I was on a YouTube series with. We were both guests, and I had a chance to meet him. He actually worked with another friend of mine from high school. He is a cannabis journalist that I have enjoyed following. He was a journalist who just kind of started covering cannabis a little bit. And he now is a cannabis journalist, I'm pretty sure, like exclusively. So when they hired him, I was like, bomb as fuck. Now it's like someone not only that I respect from a distance and don't really know that much, but someone I also know and really respect and admire too. So I follow and support cannabis news media from professionals rather than assume I need to be in every lane possible at all times doing all things. It has helped my life in so many ways. I can't even tell y'all. But that said, I'm gonna keep rambling. I was just thinking about Newsnight because I used to say that it was like the veggies of the platter of content that I offered and that nobody asked for it. Everybody would rather have the selfies, which might be the dessert, or the reviews and the like merchy stuff and product placement stuff, which is kind of like the meat and potatoes. But people didn't really request the veggies, which I think is the best and good for you and something you should prioritize. And so seeing you ask about it just like warms my heart and really makes me feel grateful that I did it, because I did the best that I could, even if it's not something I could do professionally. I'm so proud of the Newsnug catalog. I am so proud of the Newsnug content. Like, it really is something that I felt a calling to do, and I gave it my best shot, and the fact that anyone is even thinking about it just like is amazing. So there are other people that are doing it a lot better. Definitely go and check them out. And they aren't, in my opinion, like YouTubers and influencers. They're journalists that are using social media to convey the message. You're ready to rip over there.
I'm ready to rip over here.
I think I just talked for like an hour. Cannabis news media is a passion of
Important
mine.
stuff. Yeah, I loaded the strong man
I mean, show the reefers. It looks so good. Is that the chips?
Yeah, the chips.
Okay, so Come to Canada will have the same strain in like 6 different forms. They'll be like
Oh, shit.
batter and shatter and chips and sauce and diamonds. What's another one? Okay, 5. At least 5 different forms, and it's really, really cool because I never and crumble. 6 different forms. I never really thought of myself as like a consistency snob. I picked more on like the terp profile and the strain and like what was looking good and smelling good for me. But when I have the same strain in a variety of forms, it really has allowed me to like actually kind of figure out what consistencies I like, and I really like the juicy turkey, the saucy.
Yeah, I really like the sauces as well.
I do like the shatter.
Terpene content.
It's so saucy.
Yeah.
So the chips, I was blown away when I posted a picture of the chips. So many people said that was their favorite. 'Cause I feel like it's like an underrated favorite.
For sure.
It's classic.
Yeah, it was really popular in Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
In particular for a long time, even when like shatter was the hype everywhere else.
They're kind of like dry, big chunks. Like I would say crumble is a little softer and like more moist, whereas like the chips are dry, more like hard packed. And like when you break off the chip, it really has that cracked edge, but it's still totally opaque.
Yeah.
It's not a shatter. It's not a shatter at all. It's totally opaque, like a wax or a crumble, but it's still hard, edgy when you crack it, when you break it.
Yeah, and it doesn't have as much of like the honeycombing as the crumble does.
I'm gonna bring this around.
Show them what they really want to see.
Yeah, so this is like the chips form. So I think definitely an underrated favorite. And it's got a lot of terps, I think. I can smell it. As soon as I opened it up, I smell the strawberry.
Yeah, the strawberry has a really good smell to it.
Okay, so that's what you're gonna hit. I'm gonna just hit this one more time and clear it out. Let's do this. Reps! Unbelievable. I saw someone ask how much I smoke in a day. I feel like it's that much. But there's 2 of us here.
I know between the two of us we go through like an 1/8 of flour.
A day?
No, like every couple of days. Every 2 days we go through flour.
A half eighth a day. But that's mostly you. You smoke
That's
more
mostly
flour.
me.
Hold
You
up.
dab
I'm being
so-
blamed for something. I barely. You smoke more flour. I'll take some bong rips though. I don't know. That's so tough. It's so tough. I've never been good at this game. I always. And like throughout the weeks and months and days, it always
Sometimes
fluctuates.
it's more.
Unless it's an 1/8 a day.
But
Like when I have a pumpkin bong and I just want to smoke it all day. And I
Yeah.
take pictures with it all day.
1/8 a day.
What about for your dabs? How many dabs? I feel like I can go through a gram a day if I'm dabbing super fast, super heavy, and I'm just like trying to get obliterated by dabs. I could do a gram a day. That's not comfortable or like affordable, so we kind of do like every other day,
Yeah.
3 days, 4 days.
I think like every other day. You're probably like half gram a day. Because I don't dab very often. Right. Like maybe once or twice a day. And then some days just a lot of dabs. Why not?
Hold up, I just want to make sure. Can you all hear us right now? Because the last comment I saw was that someone can't hear us. I'm concerned. No, it did the 10% thing. Okay.
Hopefully we're back.
I'm so sorry for the freezing. This is my first live stream. I don't know how to do it. But in reality, my phone is gonna die kind of soon. So we've made some pumpkin bongs, and we need to keep ripping them.
Yeah.
Job well done.
Job well done. I still got that one.
What is least hard on your lungs? I think that might vary for people, or maybe that's just me because everything's rough on my lungs. I cough a lot all the time. I think it'll just depend on like what you enjoy and what method and what temperature. This thing he uses at a lower temperature than I do. It's actually adjustable, so I use it at the highest temp because I love these fat milky clouds, and he uses it at a lower temp because he likes a like more even low and slow terpy hit. So I mean, I think everything is personal.
That works really well with the Connect.
Okay, I gotta try mine with the Connect before we're out of here.
You gonna get straw Nana or
Straw Nana! It smelled so good. Oh, I don't need the lighter for this. Oh yeah, and I did want to say actually that one of my favorite things about the like glass industry and the smoking community like evolving over time is we've kind of settled on the 14 millimeter joint size. And we use the 18 millimeter with the bigger bongs with the roars. That's like a really nice rip. But for a lot of the just like daily ripper pieces, I think it's so convenient that we can switch the Connect onto them. We can switch the bowl pieces. We can switch all these different things. And I feel like I used to have like one bowl for each bong because they weren't as interchangeable. I had like a range of sizes and it was kind of a mess. So I'm obsessed with the fact that we can do this now. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Easy peasy. No switching out, down, sound, nothing. Okay, so this is it. This is what we gotta do.
You should be good to go now.
This was a lot of back to back. Back to back to back. Oh wait, more questions. Someone said that they used to be all about indicas and now they feel like sativas. Wait. They used to feel like it's indicas for them. It used to be sativas, but now it's changed and they're not sure why. Maybe because sativa gets them going. I have a theory. Do you have a theory?
Yeah.
What's your theory? Because I'll hit this.
I mean, I guess my first question would be like, you know, have you switched up strains? Because rather than like focusing on like the indica versus the sativa, you could look at the different terpene profiles, and those are actually probably what's going to have more of an effect on you. So it might be that you've discovered a new terpene profile present in the weed that, or the dabs that you're smoking, and like your body is reacting better to that.
It's interesting.
So that would be my theory.
Yeah, this rips. This is the sickest one.
It
Probably my
rips,
favorite
yeah.
one yet. My theory is that, like your digestive system or your any other system of your body, your endocannabinoid system evolves as you grow and it changes. And your metabolism is what I always go to as an example, because what you ate as a kid, you don't process and enjoy or get the same fulfillment from as a young adult. And as an adult, you probably don't eat the same diet that you ate as a young adult. I don't. Like, there's just difference in frequency and everything. So your metabolism changes over time and what you can process and what you absorb and what your body's doing. There are also ways to like manipulate it. And anyway, the endocannabinoid system, I either read or just developed a theory. I really don't know at this point. It's been a really long decade. But if I did read it, it came from the Pop book. It basically can change over time. And I think we've talked about this because a lot of people have shared that once they have hit around college age or just after college, they don't feel as benefited by cannabis anymore, and they kind of like grow up without using it from that point on. And that's a natural thing because your endocannabinoid system might develop and change and be producing endocannabinoids at a rate that you don't feel inclined to supplement as often. Because if we're using it medicinally, we're supplementing the endocannabinoids our body's not naturally producing to maintain like a level mood and healthy state. But that can change. Your body can start producing more and less of all sorts of different things as you grow. So I just feel like a lot of people sometimes think like, I don't know what's wrong with me, pot just doesn't work with me anymore, or like once I hit this age, it just doesn't hit me anymore. And like it might really not, because your body's changed and doesn't need it in the same way. I think it's also like important to understand that because there are other people whose bodies don't change and don't start suddenly producing cannabinoids and making them feel level-headed and grow out of it. So other people might genuinely still be getting the effects that you aren't. Not you in particular to ask the question, but just in general, like I think it's so important to understand that type of thing so that you don't think you're the weird one out or the other person's the weird one out. Like bodies are just so weird. There's no one weird one. They're all weird. Yeah, they're all weird. Okay, I'm excited. We're gonna do this again. But yeah, that's my theory. So I think you're spot on too. Like the difference in the terpene profile is like so crucial. We gotta load this again.
Starting again?
Yes, please. But I think also, yeah, if it's been like a big change over a long period of time, you might really, your body can just grow and change. And that kind of would lead me to look into a different range of cannabinoids. Maybe like try edibles and try, I mean, if you find what works for you, then don't worry about it. But if you are finding that you, like the old things don't work anymore, try a different range of cannabinoids because your body might process them differently than what you're used to. Okay, my phone's gonna die. I talk so much. My phone is gonna die. We're gonna live stream next weekend too. I said I don't know if you're gonna, are you gonna be there next weekend? I don't know. It's the official Stoney Sunday birthday next weekend. This was the pre-party. Is it doing it? Oh, I think the battery's dead. Switch it. So this was the pre-party, and then next week is the official closest to the celebration. So going hard for Stoney Sunday, and oh my God, rapid fire questions are coming in. I think you should be on it next week so that you can answer questions too.
Sure.
We might miss some of your questions this week, but all the more reason to come through next week. More Q&A, more stoniness. I don't know if I could expect the pumpkin bongs to make it a week, but we'll be there.
Kind of gross,
Okay, we better go before my phone dies. I could stay in sesh and talk to y'all forever, but we gotta go. So thank you so much for joining. Happy Stoney Sunday, everyone. Super reminder that the shirts are Patreon exclusive, this tiny drop for this weekend, and then starting Monday, there's gonna be shirts available. So go, and not the shirt, that shirt. Go check out my site, go check out social media for Stoney Sunday, and I miss y'all too, and I'm so glad to be here. Happy birthday, Pumpkin Bong! We're out. Bye, guys. I thought you'd like walk off with me, but bye.